Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my gaming content. If you are someone who has been following my gaming content, particularly wasn't expecting that there. Anyway, if you are someone who has been following my gaming content, particularly the Celtic Kings Let's Play, you may remember that I mentioned that I was going to try out a Postal 2 Let's Play. I believe it was that one in the series. But I'm definitely still going to do that. I'm not really sure when. But I'm doing this for now because this is a long-awaited sequel to one of my favorite RPGs of all time, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. It came out in 2004. I played it far, far later than that. I think it was maybe around like 2021, 2022 I played it for at first. And I definitely, that's one of those things that I really wish I had played earlier. It's really, quite an incredible story, and particularly the setting. There is something about those games that are based off of tabletop settings, which are very, rich in theme and content, and rich in sort of background lore, that kind of thing. But this game, unfortunately, was basically, even though it was in a sense, it was very highly anticipated. I think pretty much from the moment we got any sort of real content out of like a trailer or anything like that, people were immediately skeptical. It's pretty much anyone that, even if you may not be particularly aware of the original game, some people that follow a lot of gaming news may be aware about this fact that it's like, this game that's been, highly anticipated, but also like has a lot of, detractors saying that it's like going to turn out really poorly and all that. And so I'm definitely, wary of that possibility as well. In particular, people were worried about certain things like the dialogue maybe feeling a little too, melodramatic and edgy. Certain things about. Also, people were concerned about the fact that you couldn't really customize your character very well. You can customize your class, which in this world is the vampire clan in particular. It has the equivalents of a class in an RPG, but you can't really customize your appearance or your name or anything like that. Um, and just people think that maybe some of the um, mechanics are a little off, the combat's maybe a little off. From what I've managed to gather from looking at the different gameplay um, videos and such prior to it coming out, I haven't read any full reviews of the game um, after it came out. It came out, I don't know, maybe about 4 or 5 days ago now. And I also haven't watched any Let's Plays and stuff, with the exception of one Instagram person that I follow has posted a couple of screenshots, but nothing too crazy. Um, in terms of like my expectations for this game, the first game was an RPG that had some interesting glitches, maybe some like clunky combat. Combat wasn't really the focus of it. That wasn't really where a lot of the energy from the developers went. But it was the original game was good because it had a very interesting world. It was very believable and had a lot of great writing and a lot of great sort of plot themes and like plot twists and narratives and such. It really sort of put you into this sort of creepy world with vampires and werewolves and monsters and everything like that. But it also had, of course, that modern feeling, that goth feeling, gothic punk, as you may be aware of that term from the tabletop, I think is very apt. But in terms of my expectations for this game, I don't really have any expectations apart from maybe just the very beginning, where the main character is in the tunnel and then he gets out into the winter in Seattle where this game takes place. Well, we'll just have to see. And of course, I'm also very, excited for the Seattle setting because, well, I don't live there now. I think, and of course, I'm very interested in the Pacific Northwest Seattle setting as well. All right, got the brightness. Seems fine. Interesting how a lot of new games have you go through all of these settings, automatically, piece by piece. So you have these little things pop up one after the other. You click through them instead of just putting you on the main screen with new game, load game, settings, credits, exit, that kind of thing. It's interesting. Let's make the subtitles maybe a little, medium's fine. Okay. There we go. See if there's anything we need to change right off the bat. Got left click for attack. Control is sprint. Okay. F is feed, like in the first game. That's good. Got different potions, abilities. Interact is E. That's good. Crouch is C. I don't know if I prefer crouch as control or C. I think I pretend to prefer it as control, but we'll have to see. That's what's often the case in a lot of FPS games. I prefer it. Crouch as control. Okay, this stuff is fine. Da-da. Capped at 30, huh? What is the difference between frame rate limited background and frame rate limit? Well, maybe I'll try to see if I can turn on the frame rate counter and see if I'm actually getting 30 or more. It's auto set to medium. Let me try. I'm on a NVIDIA 3000, which is getting kind of old, but it still should be enough, I think, especially on this game, which I've heard is not as intensive graphically as people were expecting, given all of the difficulties surrounding the making of this game, and a lot of the flaws that it supposedly has. Yeah, well, I don't know. And actually, this game is only 18 gigabytes, I believe, which again, I was extremely surprised at, given how the fact that this is supposed to be like a big open world RPG. It's a bit surprising. Let's see here. This is good. Alright.
None of you will survive. I am beyond any power in Seattle.
Oh, this is
I would be the
gender
beast
thing.
incarnate. And none here would survive my hunger or my rage.
See, no, I got to hear um the male voice in the gameplay footage from the developer that I saw on YouTube, and I don't like his accent. I mean, I guess it sounds like an Eastern European accent of a vampire, but that seems maybe a bit too stereotypical to me. Not really
I
that
must
interesting.
have sustenance. I must drink, and deeply.
A powerful kindred in torpor against my will. An elder of my kind.
A powerful kindred in torpor against my will. An elder of my kind.
To be fair, I think I've only ever done female characters in Bloodlines 1. You know, being a goth game as it is, you gotta have your goth chick in there, of course.
I would be the beast. I must have sustenance. I must drink.
None of you will survive. I am beyond any power in Seattle.
To be fair, I think I've only ever done female characters in Bloodlines 1. You know, being a goth game as it is, you gotta have your hot goth chick in there, of course, so, I think I'll do female character.
I must have...
Wait, no. I hit the wrong thing.
Queen City, they used to call it. The gateway to Alaska, the city of flowers. That one never took off. The Emerald City, in the 80s, when they were trying to give it a spit shine. Layers upon layers of history, each trying to mask the ones below. But Queen City is not wrong when you dig under the polish. Blue bloods and castles, peasants in the gutter. Same old story with a pretty flag on top. This town's had a queen for a long, long time. When the weight of a crown gets too heavy, people start sharpening axes. But it takes one hell of a push to set them swinging. You need a firebrand, a revolutionary, a despot, a murderer, or maybe just someone with a real big axe to grind. If I were a betting man, I'd say the heads are just starting to roll, and I am a betting man.
Hey, are you okay? Frank, there's someone hurt down here. Get someone on that radio. Take it easy. I got you. Don't try to move. Are you hurt?
Hey, hello, Richie. What the hell happened? You okay? Richie! Shit! Hang on, I'm on my way.
What? Where? I cannot be found like this.
Hey, are you okay? Frank, there's someone hurt down here. Get someone on that radio. Take it easy. I got you. Don't try to move. Are you hurt?
Hey, hello, Richie. What the hell happened? You okay? Richie! Shit! Hang on, I'm on my way.
What? Where? I cannot be found like this.
I had to start a new game.
I am not strong.
Because I accidentally selected the male character. cash. Gave me XP, but not money. Okay, the graphics aren't too bad. It's maybe a little sluggish in the frame rate, but I'm not totally sure. I could be using magic. I might have to get like fraps going or something that could tell me what the frame rate actually is, because I'm not on Steam right now, so I can't enable that. Graphical quality is good for being a little higher than recommended. Yeah, in general, like, the performance is good for being a little higher than recommended.
Who the fuck? You're going down, asshole!
Do not.
So why would that person
More evidence. I must be
attack
careful.
me, but the other one was like, hey, are you okay, buddy? Yeah. Be careful indeed. That giant blood. Now I don't really know where I am. There's no rep marker. Compass marker. Figure it out. Don't think I'm going backwards just now. No. No, I don't think I'm supposed to go there. Yep. I think this is the first RPG Let's Play I've done. Of course, I've done plenty of RPGs in the past, but none that I've recorded, so now you guys get to see how slow I am and all this shit. Okay. Up from here. It's probably somewhere here. Right. This seems like, oh, okay. Up here. This way.
That's not my voice. Not my mouth it's coming out of either. Well, I know the back of my hand like the back of my hand, and... well, that is not my hand.
Who speaks?
So you can hear me. Huh. Well, good evening.
I say again, who are you?
Hand on heart, if I had either of those, I'm still aslumber. Give me a moment.
Very well. Gather yourself, then speak.
That's generous of you. I know if I woke up with a voice in my head, well, I would probably take it better than most. But I appreciate I'm unusual in a few respects, and I thank you for your patience. My name's Fabian. I am, well, I was a vampire, like yourself. A kindred, Malkavian by blood. And I was, and still am, a detective. Matter of fact, I just started a new case. Finding my missing body. Tell me, what's the last thing you remember?
Torpor. I slept, insensible for years. I know not how many. Enough that I have no recent memories.
Torpor, huh? The sleep of the dead asleep. Interesting. I guess we don't have much to go off of. Except you've got a Malkavian and a mark. It's something. Let's try this. You hit me with some questions. Maybe it'll spark an idea.
How did you get inside my head? Do you truly remember nothing?
My memory's a jigsaw right now, and I'm still working on the edges.
I know I was on some sort of investigation, but how it got me here, I don't know. Breaking and entering skulls was never my forte.
Oh god, the dialogue is so corny. What the fuck?
As for our situation, how do we get you out of me?
If I were a betting man, which it happens I am, I'd wager this. Finding answers to one of our questions will find us the answers for the others.
Okay, so they really want us to talk about the mark.
Do you recognize this mark, child of Malkav?
I don't think I do. But if poets and philosophers are to be believed, there's one thing I can tell you. When we want something to belong to us, we mark it. I'd say someone has claimed you. From where I sit, I can understand why. There's power in these old bones. Centuries of strength in these veins. Someone covets you. Question is, who?
You say someone covets me. Who dared give me this mark?
Seems to me that only someone deeply wounded could mark you like that. But as for who that is, no idea. I know they're careless to let you out without a leash.
We will not find our answers here. Let us move on.
If I may, I'd recommend we get somewhere safe. I know a place. If you can get us out to the night air, I'll direct you. Supposing we're still in Seattle.
Seattle? This is America. Very well. I will find the way outside. Then you may guide me.
Sounds good. You got a name, by the way?
Many. But for now, you can call me Fire.
All right. Pleased to meet you, Fire. Let's find our way out, shall we? Save the worry about marks and other mischief.
And here we are. This is one of the gimmicks of the game. Let's say that you have this voice in your head to this other vampire who has somehow inhabited your psyche. Who you are unaware of at this point in time.
Hey, Jamie, you got the key? Nah, could be a security guy to meet us. Well, where is he then? Hey, hang on, I got his number. Frank Luckstop Security.
And just as an overview,
Balls out here.
you are a vampire in a secret society of vampires, which has existed for hundreds, if not thousands of years, all over the world. And you are one particular specimen of vampire. The clan that you are a part of, the class, we don't know yet. But we know the clan of the person, Fabian, that's in your head, which is an Octavian, who are famous for being, cursed with madness, and that's sort of their shtick. We don't know what clan you are yet, but you have been awakened somehow from torpor, which is basically just, hibernation. Think of, Dracula in his coffin sleeping for, days upon days. Except oftentimes in this universe, it's for sometimes even hundreds of years. So now you have to figure out who you are, and where you are, and why you were awakened.
Used for anything now?
Seeing through your eyes is...
No. Oh, come on.
This is quite something.
I think I might...
Guess we'll have to go in. How's your shoulder?
Yeah, not good, man, not good.
Someone called the cops. No way out there.
Hey,
I can handle
anyone in
these
there?
mortals.
They'd be missed, and that'd mean a full-scale hunt.
Hey, fella,
we must not
you there?
break the masquerade.
What was the call about?
Oh, right. And of course, the masquerade that it mentions is the idea that vampires can't reveal themselves to humans, otherwise they, will be hunted down because the vampires are very few in number. I think if I remember right, you know, at least in the versions of the rulebook of the tabletop game that I've read, they're like only a few dozen in most major cities around the world. Very small community. So they have to keep themselves hidden, of course. Otherwise they'll be hunted down.
Hey, assholes, open up!
I have to figure out how I'm
how
gonna...
cold it is? You want to take us on, at least do it in the warm. Still no answer. Get dispatch, see who's in the area.
Figure out a way
Call
around.
Mike, he's got the ram.
No, I went through there. God. Have to get up?
We gotta get up. Elevator's as broke as a Monday night streetwalker.
There we go.
Get that door open now!
Never mind, just go! Go!
God damn it! One quiet shift, is that too much to ask?
My. That was what they called telekinesis, right?
Hello? Who's in here? Come on, don't make this night worse.
There's no way to know where the enemies are. We're supposed to avoid. Like this.
128 to dispatch.
Go ahead, 128.
Except for that
Got a
weird
noise
white
disturbance
thing
in a
in the
suspected 603
beginning,
inside
or
the abandoned apartment
top
block.
there.
Copy
No
that.
getting
You
past.
require backup.
Think you can distract him
No,
somehow?
I think we're good.
You're a mite
Copy that,
conspicuous.
128.
We don't want to fight here.
Yeah, all quiet, but damn, Carl. Why do I always get...
No, fire, stop. Tolly will...
128 to dispatch.
I don't know what the
Go ahead,
No
128.
getting past. Think you
Got
can
a noise
distract him somehow?
disturbance in a suspected
You're a mite
603
conspicuous.
inside the abandoned
That
apartment
was a
block.
very
Fight here.
powerful.
Copy that. Do you require backup?
No, I think we're good.
Copy that, 128. All quiet?
Yeah, all quiet, but damn, Carl. Why do I always get the spooky ones?
I'm trying to like target something for telekinesis. Here we go. No. There we go.
Hello? Someone there?
I don't think I'm supposed to go this way. Nope. Definitely not.
Paperwork needed.
Ah, fantastic. What am I doing?
No, fire, stop. Tolly will...
128 to dispatch.
Go ahead,
No
128.
getting past.
Got
Think
a
you can
noise
distract him
disturbance in
somehow?
a suspected
You're a mite
603
They're telling me
inside the
about a
abandoned
character
apartment
named
block.
Don't wanna
Holly.
fight here.
That's
Copy
true.
that. Do you require backup?
No, I think we're good.
Copy that, 128. All quiet?
Yeah, all quiet, but damn, Carl. Why do I always get the spooky ones?